What up, y'all? It's your boy Ryder. Want to chop it up with y'all real quick. What's going on in the trucking industry, and what the heck happened to Tony Express? I heard they closed down. It's a sad situation, but those that's been following my content for a minute, y'all know I was with Tony Express for a while, and I left just in time. You know, I really love that job. It was a cool situation for me, you know, but the job just tanked all of a sudden, you know? And it started kind of last year when they got under new ownership. You know, I came in a few months later, they sold the company to some new guys, right? The sad thing about it, the new guys, I don't know what they were doing, but everything changed and got worse. You know, like I had a situation that everybody know I was doing, going back and forth to Phoenix and going back and forth to Stockton, you know. And around that time, it was good pay. You know, I wasn't really complaining about nothing. You know, I was happy. But like some head people started leaving the company. You know, like once I'm not gonna say the name, but once one of the head people left, I knew the company was going downhill, and I kept telling myself these guys aren't gonna last long. So I was doing the back and forth to Phoenix, back and forth to Stockton for a while. And I came into work one day, and they told me that I'm no longer doing the Phoenix and Stockton run. I'm local only. They dropped my pay $4. It was non-negotiable. When, mind you, the guys that were doing the local work, you know, they were getting paid more money than me. So I'm trying to negotiate. And basically, I was in a situation where it's either you take what we give you or you get out of here. Right? So, you know, I'm a very logical person. I didn't just quit out of emotion. You know, I made sure I found another job before I did that because I didn't want to be unemployed. So, you know, I kind of was trying to work with them to my best of my ability. Then one day I came to work and I was chopping it up with the owner-operators, right? And the company didn't even have money to pay for the owner-operators registrations. So a lot of the guys that were owner-operators, they couldn't even really move their trucks because their registration is expired. And you know what happens if you get pulled over with expired registration or get stuck on the scale. It falls on the owner-operators. But once I found out they didn't have money to pay, it was time for me to go. And I seen it coming. You know, like they let a lot of drivers go that were doing the LTL stuff. They let owner-operators go. And it was just a sad situation. So, like, I started looking for work, ended up finding this job I'm at the ports, you know, and I'm happy I made that decision. I was skeptical at first because I hate switching jobs, you know, but we got to do what's best for us in this trucking industry as drivers because these companies do not care about us. The whole time they knew they were struggling and they were going to close, and they let drivers make them rich, help pay their bills, but at the end of the day, they don't look out for drivers. That's why the more and more years I put into this trucking industry, I don't feel bad for quitting jobs. I don't feel bad for calling off for work or not showing up because, you know, one day you can show up to work and they can say, you know what, we don't have no money to pay nobody, you guys, we're firing everybody. And it's a sad situation because I had good relationships with a lot of the drivers there. I love the drivers there. Everybody was cool. The people in the office, they were okay. They could have been better, but I understand why they were so hard on the drivers there, because the people up top were probably hard on the dispatchers about making money. But if a big company like that's been around for years is having a hard time and closing down, where does that leave the owner-operators in California and everywhere else? Like, it's hard for companies like that, and that's not the first company that's closed down since everything's been going on with the economy. We call it the trucking recession. Like, sometimes I feel that the industry is getting better, but then other times you come to work, you only working 6 hours, then you get a message one day, they tell you don't come in because work is slow. So it's something going on with the world right now, and they're not letting us know the real. But the guys that's been in the industry, the guys that's holding it down, we know what the deal is when it comes to trucking. You gotta learn how to maneuver, you guys. Always have a backup plan, always have side hustles, because if you don't have side hustles and a backup plan, a little situation, you come into work one day, you're not expecting it, boom, job gone. So that taught me, I gotta save money, and just be prepared for anything with this trucking industry. I still believe in and have faith in the owner-operator business. That's my goal, to get back into that business. I've been talking to a few owner-operators. It is getting a little better for them, but the rates are still shitty. But it's sad that Tony Express shut down. But the guys that started the company was able to make, millions of dollars, and they sold the company before it had to shut down. So it's a win-win situation for the owners, the original owners. Those guys are in their 80s, 70s, whatever. So they can sit on the millions of dollars they made, and enjoy life. And what that taught me, it only takes one truck, and hard work can get you hundreds of trucks if you stay responsible with your business, build your personal credit, build your business credit, take care of your drivers. We can all have 100 trucks plus. They had a location in Stockton and in Fontana, so it's not hard to build a trucking empire, guys. It's easier than what you guys think, but you just have to have the mentality and the heart for it. It's a cutthroat industry, trucking, and like only the hustlers in this game and the strong will survive. Nobody else. Like, some people are meant to be workers, some people are meant to be business owners. Like in Southern California, if you can get yourself up to two to four trucks, you'll be set for the rest of your life. The ports will always be, it's always going to be money in the ports and the rail in Southern California. But I believe after the election, whatever happens, that's when California is going to get better. That's when the whole industry is going to get better with trucking. That's when the economy is going to turn. Somebody got to save us. California is just so hard right now to survive. You got to have multiple sources of income. It's ridiculous. What minimum wage just went up in California to like $20 or something like that. Then truck driving jobs are starting off at like $25 an hour, which that's a slap in the face to truck drivers. You can be working for 10, 20 years driving trucks, and you go look for a job and they're only trying to pay you $25. The lowest I seen was $24 for a Class A position. which is crazy. You know, at Tony Express, they was only paying drivers starting off $26 an hour. You know, but I thought that industry, they would last because, you know, they deliver food, alcohol, diapers, like stuff like that, like necessities. So like a company like that goes down, then, you know, the 99-cent store, they're closing down. Like, what's next, y'all? You know, it's an interesting year so far, 2024, you know, but we gonna go hard. Shout out to all my people from Tony Express, all the drivers that watch the content. Y'all got my number, hit me up. Anybody that needs advice on looking for jobs, get on Craigslist, type your city, go to jobs, go to transportation, and hundreds of jobs will pop up for you guys. That's how I found Tony's Express. That's how I found this port job I'm at now, Craigslist. Even for my owner-operators. Y'all keep asking me where y'all can find port work. Go on Craigslist, type in owner-operator port work, and all the people that's looking for owner-operator port drivers is going to pop up. And you guys will make good money on Craigslist. I've been using Craigslist since 2008, almost 20 years. When I got my CDL in 2012, I've been looking for jobs, trucking jobs on there before any other website. Indeed is cool, but I'm gonna tell you guys like this: Craigslist is way more reliable than any place out there looking for when you look for jobs, y'all. Y'all stay focused. We gonna get this money. Let's get it.